Hi there ladies, Manisha here, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from that banner that we've got Black Friday approaching very soon. So there's a special promotion on at Born Pretty store between the 29th of November and 2nd of December. You can get a beautiful 20% off using my code, which is MMX20, and yeah, 20% off full and sale price products, so isn't that great? So I'm going to be using a Born Pretty store plate for my design today. It's this beautiful texture plate. I mean, look at it, check it out. So this is one I've actually purchased myself. When I first saw it crop up on Born Pretty store's Instagram feed, I was like, oh my gosh, I really need to get this because it is just absolutely stunning. I'm going to be stamping with some beautiful navy blue stamping polish, and I'm going to be using some flakies as well. So these are from Born Pretty store. These are all things I just had in my stash, and also a Nicole Diary stamper. So Nicole Diary you can also purchase from Born Pretty store, and the Qin An stamping polish, that navy blue one, was one that I'd bought like probably about 3 or 4 years ago when I first got into nail stamping, and it was actually one that I got from Born Pretty store. So I'm not sure if you can still get that brand from there, but I really like it, and you'll see later on when you see the stamping and that how nice it actually is. Here's a little bit of a close-up of the plate. Isn't it gorgeous? I will have a direct link down below for you. Now my nails, I've actually got a bit of builder gel and a matte top coat over the top. It's actually a Born Pretty store gel matte top coat. I'm currently getting my house renovated and an extension being built, so my nails are a bit headed. I don't even have time for nail polish these days, so I've just sort of popped that on just to protect them a little bit, because I found I've had a lot of breakages just from cleaning up each night, making the place as habitable as possible. So in order for these flakies to stick, I've just popped on a coat of that Essence water-based top coat just on the nails to wet the surface. This will help the flakies stick. So I'm just using a silicone tool there to pick the flakies up, and I mean, this green one is beautiful because it does actually shift through to pink as well. And then I'm going to be popping on some of the gold flakies too. So the gold flakies are really cool. When you go to pick them up with a silicone tool, they almost kind of get magnetized to it. So funny. There's like a static ability of them to them, and they just kind of jump onto the silicone tool. So I sort of have to be a bit careful about how much I'm getting each time. Then after I've done all the nails, I've kind of pressed them down manually, and just to make sure they're all stuck nicely, and I've just popped on a second coat of that water-based top coat. Going to let that dry for a few minutes, and then I'm going to move on to the stamping. So the 4 images down the bottom, starting with this one from right to left, really caught my eye, and they're the ones I'm going to be using in my design today. So I've picked it up with that Nicole Diary stamper, and it's working beautifully, as you can see. I have got liquid latex around my nails for easy cleanup, and I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the second image here. Just pop on some polish and give it a bit of a light scrape, and then pick that up. So that's the second image here. I'm going to pop that onto my pointer finger. Now, because my nails are, you know, sort of on the shorter, medium to short size, there was enough of the image left to actually stamp onto my pinky as well, which was great because that just saves on time, you know, and who's got time these days for anything? So yeah, I just try and, you know, recycle any bits and pieces I can wherever I can, and I think it looked fine in the end. There wasn't really a problem. Then I'm going to move on to the ring finger. So I've just used that beautiful sort of marbly. I like these images actually. They're kind of like a marble, but a splash or a sort of bit of grungy look. They're really cool, and that's kind of what I wanted to do here today. I wanted to sort of go for a bit of a jazzed up grungy look. So I'm just going to remove that liquid latex. There wasn't actually much to clean off, and I just used a bit of sticky tape just to remove any extra bits of stamping polish from around my skin. I try not to use nail polish remover because this one is a bit of a stainer, and I do find it will stain my skin. So anyway, that's the finished design there. Now don't forget that special coming up 29th of November through to 2nd of December, 20% off off using MMX20. So don't forget that. We'll leave direct links for everything that I've used down below if I've got them. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is free to do so, and I'm also over on Instagram. Thanks for stopping by, ladies. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are, and happy shopping. Bye.